If it's way too hot to cook outside and maybe you just don't feel like cooking, I have a lot of those days in the van, let me show you some delicious no-cook recipes that you can make in your car, in your van, or at home. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to Miles to Myself. Today I want to share with you some of my favorite no-cook meals. They're perfect when it's hot outside, or you're low on power, or maybe you're low on energy yourself. I made one of my favorite salads today. Now, I don't eat a lot of salads, so I'm just going to walk you through it because I didn't film it. This was this really simple salad. I just took a bag of salad greens, chopped those up, put them into the bowl. I added some artichoke hearts, which I found in a jar, some Kalamata olives, again in a jar, and roasted red peppers from a jar. And I cut all of those up, tossed them into the salad, and then I added other things like cucumber, celery, little tiny plum tomatoes that I cut in half. I threw those all into the salad. Then I took a little half a lemon and squeezed that all over the top. And today I added feta cheese to mine. And let me tell you, it was so delicious. It's my new favorite. But you have to be careful because the artichoke hearts and the roasted red peppers will go bad in a week after you open them. So you either have to use them up, like at a potluck where we're going to make spaghetti in a couple nights here at the caravan. We'll add it to our sauce. If not, I was going to take those artichoke hearts and the roasted red peppers, take them out of their jars and put them in freezable bags and put them in my freezer so I'd have single serve for later on. But I'm lucky enough to be with other people and we can incorporate those into a pasta later on. So that is my favorite go-to salad right now. But again, I don't like to eat a lot of salads, so I'll probably eat a few of those and I'll be done with it for a while. And I do have a list of my go-to van life no-cook meals over on my Patreon page. It's Miles to Myself. I have recipes from breakfast to dinner over there, so please join me over there and we'll start our own little community of van lifers. Cooking in a small space can really be challenging. It's about being creative and making the use of as much space as you possibly can. So when I don't feel like turning on the stove and it's hot out, maybe I'm low energy, like I said, these meals can really save my skin. So the first thing you could do is the easiest thing in the world is overnight oats. You just take a cup of milk, you pour it into a bowl with a lid, half a cup of oats, sprinkle in some chia seeds if you want, and some cinnamon, put a little maple syrup in there, pure maple syrup. Don't use the table syrup, it has a lot of corn syrup in there, we don't like that. And put it in there, and then when you take it out in the morning, it's all ready to go. You just sprinkle some nuts or some trail mix on there and it's perfect. That's my first one. The second meal that you could make for lunch or for dinner is a 3-bean salad. It's pretty easy to make. Sometimes you can buy 3 beans in a can, say at Walmart or wherever you're shopping, and just rinse them off, put them in a dish, put them in a bowl, add some chopped veggies and some seasonings, and poof, you have lunch. It's a lifesaver because it has protein, fiber, flavor, and you don't even need to heat it up. If I don't want to make oats, or it's maybe not breakfast time and it's lunchtime, or maybe I just want a little snack, I'll throw together a hummus box, and that includes, just some hummus on a dish, whatever kind you like, and just some veggies cut up, or maybe you could have a cold noodle salad. That's on my Patreon page as well, or even a simple quinoa kind of salad in a jar. I've got everything over there from no-cook pasta meal ideas to fruit parfaits and salads, all listed on my Patreon page for you to download. So you can mix and match based on whatever you have in your kitchen, pantry, van, car. You get the idea. The truth is, I just don't want you to have to sacrifice not eating healthy just because maybe you think it's too hard. Because it's not hard. It's as simple as throwing some ingredients together, and maybe I can just show you and share with you some ways to do that so that you have some healthy plant-based meals. Or even if you want to add tuna or canned chicken or whatever it is that you have, that's up to you. But just something that has a lot of fiber, a lot of greens, maybe some grains. It will really help boost up your immune system, help your gut flora react a little bit better, build that up. Everybody talks about gut health. This is a great way to do it. So if you hop over to Patreon and you get my list of ideas and you have a few, please comment below and tell me which ones you liked, maybe which ones you didn't like. Whatever. I just would love to interact with you and hear what you have to say. Maybe you have some great no-cook meals that you could share with the rest of the group. That would be great too. So thanks for watching. As always, if you like this content, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye.